Hello everyone and welcome back to the episode of PokeArchives. In this episode we will be looking at Nidoking. Nidoking is number 34 in the National and Kanto Pokedex and number 100 in the Johto Pokedex. It is the Drill Pokemon and is a Poison Ground type. Nidoking has 3 abilities available to it: Poison Point, Rivalry and Sheer Force. Poison Point has a chance to poison the opponent if physical contact is made, and Rivalry raises Nidoking's attack or power by 25% if the opponent is of the same gender. However, if they are of opposite genders, it lowers the power of moves by 25%. Sheer Force, on the other hand, is a hidden ability and raises the power of moves with a secondary effect by 30%, but then negates the secondary effect, so it can happen. Nidoking cannot be obtained in any of the games, so the only way to get it is by evolving a Nidorino. Now if we look at its base stats now, it has a high attack and special attack and speed stat, and a fairly high health point stat but a low defense and special defense stat, so this is really offensive Pokemon, either in attack or special attack. Now if you look at the EV yields for Nidoking, it has, akin to this, 3 attack EVs for defeating it, because attack is its highest stat. And breeding wise, it's in the monster and field groups, taking a minimum of 5,355 steps to hatch an egg. Being a poison and ground type, Nidoking is weak to ground, water, psychic and ice type moves, immune to electric type moves, and resistant against fighting, poison, rock and bug type moves. In Generation 5, by leveling up, Nidoking can learn 4 moves: Chip Away, Thrash, Earth Power and Mega Horn, so it might be worth it just to carry on keeping your Nidorino for a bit more just to learn some extra moves. And by TM and HM in Generation 5, it can learn a whole multitude of moves, including electric moves, fire moves, poison moves, ice moves, normal moves, dark moves, so you got a whole choice there. And also in breeding, it can learn, more moves here: disable, head smash, there's just loads to choose from. And finally by tutoring, there are literally loads here. You got Drill Run, Earth Power, Dragon type moves, Water type move, Normal type move, Ice type move, Steel type move, just loads of stuff here. And finally now onto competitive battling section. Nidoking is one of the most fit attackers in the underused tier due to his vast move pool and good attacking stats, further increased by Sheer Force. Nidoking is also an easy Pokemon to switch in with his resistance to Stealth Rock, immunities to Thunder Wave and Toxic, and a key immunity and resistance, respectively, to Electric and Fighting type moves. However, Nidoking isn't without flaws, as his mediocre speed and defensive stats often let him down against more offensive teams. So now onto a setup here. We have a special attacking setup, item being a Life Orb, ability being Sheer Force, and nature being Timid or Modest. Moveset you want Earth Power, Fire Blast, Ice Beam or Focus Blast, Substitute or Stealth Rock. EVs you want to put 252 in special attack, 4 in speed, or 4 in special defense actually, and 252 in speed. Now this is Nidoking's flagship set, and for good reason. Between his peerless coverage and the power that Life Orb and Sheer Force provide, Nidoking can at least 2-hit code every Pokemon in the tier, barring particularly dedicated special rules. Earth Power is Nidoking's main attacking move, receiving Stab and destroying the plethora of Steel, Rock and Fire type Pokemon in the trio, such as Empoleon, Registeel, Rhyperior and Arcanine. Fire Blast gives coverage on Grass type Pokemon such as Shaman, while also hitting Bronzong and Heracross for super effective damage, netting a 2-hit kill on the former while 1-hit killing the latter. Ice Beam is generally the best option for the third slot, hitting Flygon and the Flying type Pokemon super effectively. However, Focus Blast allows Nidoking to get past Umbreon, Snorlax and Porygon too, which would wall Nidoking otherwise. The final slot depends on the needs of the team. If Nidoking can set up Stealth Rock, you can't afford running up on any of their teammates, but Substitute is generally the superior option, as it takes advantage of the switches forced by Nidoking and eases predictions. So now onto the evolution line here. Originally from a Nidoran male, that evolves to evolves at level 16 to a Nidorino, and then that evolves to through a Moonstone to a Nidoking. And now onto trivia, we can see that Nidoking and its female counterpart Nidoqueen share the same species name of Rhydon and Rhyperior. They are all known as drill Pokemon. Coincidentally, all 4 are also partly ground types. Although his female counterpart Nidoqueen cannot breed, Nidoking can. And Nidoqueen and Nidoking are the only Pokemon with a poison ground type combination. Nidoking is also a popular choice of anime rivals, as both of Ash's main rivals, Gary and Paul, have one, as well as Jimmy's main rival. So that's it for this episode guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Leave a like and a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.